A young family moved into a small house in the suburbs of the city. The house looked so peaceful, with a green front yard, white painted walls, and large windows that welcomed the sunlight every morning. But just a few months later, strange things started to happen. The husband, who used to be cheerful and hardworking, suddenly became irritable. His work kept running into problems, and every time he was close to signing a contract, something would fall through at the very last minute. Their young child often woke up in the middle of the night, terrified, saying there were footsteps right outside the door. Meanwhile, the wife started feeling heavy and exhausted every time she stood in the living room, without any clear reason why. Then one day, while chatting with his best friend, the husband was reminded that the house was located right at a T-junction, with the road in front pointing straight into the house, a bad Feng Shui setup known as rushing road Sha. That comment hit them hard, because come to think of it, every single night, headlights from passing cars would shine straight into their living room, casting a cold and unsettling light across the walls. According to Feng Shui, houses with a road leading directly into the front door are among the 9 types of homes considered extremely unlucky. In such a layout, energy cannot circulate properly and instead crashes straight in, bringing with it chaos and negative forces. So, what kinds of houses might be silently draining your luck and energy every single day? Make sure to watch until the very end of this video, because even a small mistake in the direction of your door, the layout of your land, or the shape of your house could completely shift the flow of blessings in your life. Before we begin, comment down below with a positive affirmation to open up the flow of good energy. My home is welcoming light, blessings, and prosperity. And now, let us explore 9 types of houses you should absolutely avoid living in, and discover how even a small change can transform misfortune into good fortune, helping you restore peace to your home. Type 1. A house located at a T-junction, where the road leads straight to the front door. Some houses sit right at a T-junction, which may seem ideal for traffic or business, but they carry a turbulent and hard-to-control energy. Every time a car passes by, its headlights shine directly into the door, casting cold, slicing beams of light on the walls, like blades cutting through the space. People living in such houses often feel uneasy, struggle with sleep, and run into unexpected troubles, because the energy outside rushes directly into the front door with no place to settle. In traditional Feng Shui, this setup is known as rushing road Sha, where energy moves straight ahead without turning, carrying a violent and urgent force. This kind of energy brings not only dust and noise, but also disruptive vibrations that constantly disturb the i.e. energy field inside the house. When energy cannot accumulate, prosperity cannot stay. And when aggressive energy rushes straight in, it can cause harm. From health problems to career troubles, and even relationship conflicts. Over time, residents often feel drained, mentally fatigued, and drawn into unnecessary drama. A common sign is emotional instability and misfortune in the household. Frequent arguments, work setbacks, and money flowing out as fast as it comes in. In such a space, positive energy enters only to be swept away, like a stream that runs straight with no bends. Some even say living at a T-junction is like standing between 2 clashing energy currents. If not balanced, positive energy weakens, while negative energy slips in unnoticed. To neutralize this, people often hang wind chimes or metal bells to create a ringing sound that awakens the positive energy. Planting a row of soft trees can also help slow down and redirect the rushing current. Trees represent life energy and help soften the force, while reflective mirrors can scatter harmful energy outward. Warm yellow lighting at the entrance also makes a big difference, because wherever there is light, there is positive energy. Once the flow softens, balance returns, and peace naturally follows, like a raging stream being guided gently into a calm, peaceful lake. Type 2. A house facing a temple, cemetery, or hospital. Some houses are located in seemingly quiet spots, perhaps facing an old temple, overlooking a misty, empty field, or near the white walls of a hospital. At first, these places may appear peaceful, close to spiritual or sacred spaces, and far from city noise. But after living there for a while, homeowners begin to notice something strange in the air. The atmosphere feels heavy, breathing becomes difficult, and a cold, subtle presence lingers in the space. In Feng Shui, places like temples, cemeteries, and hospitals are considered areas of yin energy, which is deep, still, and cold. Temples are where people pray for the deceased, cemeteries house wandering spirits, and hospitals lie on the edge between life and death. When your house faces such places, negative energy can be carried in by the wind, blending into your living space. As a result, positive energy within the house weakens, leaving people feeling tired, sluggish, and mentally uninspired. The signs often appear early. Residents struggle to sleep, dream of the dead, hear vague footsteps, or feel sudden chills. Spirits may feel low, productivity stalls, and even small arguments flare up easily. When negative energy dominates, it is like a light dimming behind a layer of fog. Fortune fades, and blessings begin to disappear. The remedy lies in balancing darkness with light. Hang wind chimes or metal bells at the entrance to activate positive energy. Consider placing a feng shui gourd or a lucky object with fire energy to balance the negative vibes. In the evening, keep a warm light glowing at the entrance, like a small fire preserving life in the space. Feng Shui reminds us that the real danger is not the negative energy outside, but when we unknowingly let it seep into our homes and slowly into our hearts. Type 3. A house with a slanted or sunken foundation. There are houses where, the moment you step inside, something feels off in the very breath of the space. The floor dips slightly. The surface leans to one side, causing objects to slide or tilt, even when untouched. At first, it seems like a minor construction flaw, but over time, strange signs begin to show. Plants wither quickly, the air feels heavy, and the people living there become tired and drained. In Feng Shui, the foundation of a home is considered the root of positive energy, symbolizing the stability of one's fate. When the ground is tilted or sunken, the energy flow becomes imbalanced. Good energy cannot settle, while negative energy sinks into the low spots, creating stagnant zones. These homes often feel damp and cold, making people feel fatigued, foggy-headed, or plagued with back pain, directly affecting the energy core of the body. When the foundation is unstable, personal fortune also wavers. Careers stall, finances slip, and family harmony becomes fragile. As the old saying goes, when energy is unbalanced, people feel unrest. A slanted house leads to slanted luck, and the life force of its residents sinks along with it. The best solution is to keep the foundation flat and firm, for only when the roots are solid can energy flow smoothly. If immediate repairs are not possible, you can hang wind chimes, place a crystal ball, or a small round mirror in the sunken corner to balance the energy. Chimes help circulate energy, while mirrors and crystals reflect and calm the chaotic flow. You can also add warm lighting or strong-rooted plants like pothos, money trees, or ornamental areca palms. Plants represent life energy, absorb negative energy, and nourish positive energy, making the space warmer, more stable, and more comfortable. Because the foundation is the soul of the living space, when it tilts, your fortune tilts with it. But there is another type of house, one with solid ground and bright walls, yet somehow still drains your energy and darkens your mood. The reason lies in something surprisingly simple. Light. Type 4. A house that is dark, gloomy, and poorly ventilated. Some homes look stunning from the outside, with elegant interiors and stylish designs. But the moment you step inside, a heavy atmosphere surrounds you. Even during the day, the lights must stay on, curtains remain shut, and the air feels moist and dense, as if sunlight cannot reach the space. Footsteps echo strangely, time seems to move slower, and even your breath feels thicker and heavier. People living in such homes feel tired, no matter how much rest they get. Their minds feel clouded, and irritability comes without reason. In Feng, Shui, light is the strongest source of positive energy. It represents life, growth, and joy. When a home lacks sunlight or proper airflow, the energy inside becomes stagnant, like a pool of still water. The longer it sits, the more it loses vitality. Negative energy begins to build up, making the home colder than usual and dragging people's spirits down. This condition is known as yin overpowers yang, when darkness dominates, and positive energy, including fortune and vitality, gradually fades away. The signs are easy to spot. Plants fail to thrive, walls get moldy, lights flicker, and the people living there constantly feel lethargic and lifeless. Within the family, communication becomes sparse. Emotions get buried under an invisible fog. Over time, fortune declines, money slips away, and health deteriorates. To fix this, start by letting light and air back in. Open the curtains, clean the windows, and clear any blockages that prevent sunlight from entering. If the house has few windows, use reflective mirrors or warm yellow lighting. Yellow belongs to the fire element and helps boost positive energy and joy. Add some life to the space with a green plant, a vase of fresh flowers, or a small indoor fountain to circulate life force. Open the windows each morning to welcome fresh energy, and light incense in the evening to cleanse the old. These small habits alone can brighten your home and illuminate your spirit along with it. Type 5. A house where the front door aligns directly with the back door. There are homes that seem airy and open. Once you open the front door, you can see straight through to the back. Sunlight pours in, and wind flows straight through. At first glance, it seems refreshing and good for energy flow. But after living in it for a while, you notice fortune comes quickly and goes just as fast. Money slips away, plans fall apart, and good things rarely stay long. The energy inside the house always feels like it is being carried away, leaving people unable to feel true peace. In Feng Shui, straight paths represent escape routes. When the front door aligns directly with the back door, energy, the very life force, rushes through without lingering. Positive energy enters only to escape out the back, like pouring water into a hollow pipe. It flows, but never settles. This is called scattered energy, scattered luck, representing instability in life, little reward for effort, fleeting wealth, and an unsteady career path. People living in these through-door homes often experience restless sleep and an uneasy mind. Relationships within the household feel distant, as energy moves too fast to create connection. The most obvious signs are flickering lights, incense that burns out quickly, and plants that fail to thrive. All signs that energy is being swept away and not staying to bless the home. The solution is to slow down the flow of energy without blocking it completely. You can place a decorative screen, a large potted plant, or a low bookshelf between the two doors to help retain energy and create a cozy atmosphere. A round rug or artwork featuring swirling water patterns can also be effective, as circular designs represent circulation and help keep energy from escaping. Additionally, hang a metal wind chime near the back door and keep warm yellow lighting near the front door to boost positive energy and promote smoother energy flow throughout the home. Because Feng Shui teaches, the house holds energy, and energy holds fortune. When a house lets its energy slip away, a person's fortune tends to follow. But there is yet another type of house, where, even though the doors are not aligned, the energy seems to get pulled down from the very center, where not only is fortune scattered, but it is also being drained day by day. Type 6. A house with a ceiling beam directly above the bed. Many people have shared that even though their homes are spacious, bright, and fully equipped, they feel heavy and restless every time they lie down in bed. Some wake up frequently in the middle of the night, dreaming that they are trapped in a tight space, struggling to breathe. After looking more closely, they discover a beam running directly above their bed. This seemingly small detail is considered a major Feng Shui taboo, a condition called beam pressure. In traditional Feng Shui, ceiling beams are structural load bearers, carrying heavy, stagnant energy that pushes straight downward. When someone lies or sits beneath one for extended periods, they are subject to this downward pressure, an invisible force known as oppressive energy. People under this influence often feel tired, suffer from poor sleep, experience nightmares, or deal with unexplained headaches and tension in the neck and shoulders. Some Feng Shui experts have measured and found that areas directly under ceiling beams have significantly lower energy frequencies than other parts of the room. That imbalance creates an unconscious sense of pressure and discomfort. At first, it may just feel like stress, but over time, it can lead to anxiety, irritability, or difficulty focusing. The best solution is to move the bed or desk away from directly under the beam. If structural changes are not possible, consider installing a false ceiling or decorative wooden panels to cover the beam and help disperse the energy. Hanging a crystal ball or a small round mirror between the ends of the beam can also help circulate the energy and reduce the downward pressure. Some people use wind chimes or red ribbons to uplift the energy and soften the space. In modern living, especially in small apartments, exposed beams can be hard to avoid. But the key is not just avoiding them, but keeping the energy beneath them light and free-flowing. That area should be kept well lit and clutter-free, without heavy objects or excessive decorations. A warm yellow light, a small green plant, or some calming incense in the evening can all help raise the energy, making the space feel more peaceful and comforting. Because sometimes it is not just the ceiling beam pressing down on the house. It is pressing down on the energy and spirit of the person living underneath it. Type 7. A house that is lower in the back and higher in the front. From above, some houses look like an upside-down funnel, wide and open in the front, but narrowing and sloping downward toward the back. This is known as a sloping back house, often found on oddly shaped lots or rushed constructions built on uneven ground. At first, no one pays much attention, but after a few years, the homeowners begin to notice everything slipping away. Money comes in but cannot stay. Family ties weaken, and the atmosphere inside grows colder. In Feng Shui, the front of the house is called the Bright Hall, representing the future and opportunities, while the back is called the Black Turtle, symbolizing support and foundation. When the rear is lower or narrower, it means the future lacks support. Positive energy has nowhere to settle. Energy enters the front door strongly, but weakens toward the back, eventually leaking out. Over time, residents experience the pattern of a good start with no finish. Things begin well, but fail to reach completion or lasting success. Many people say that in homes like this, they constantly feel like something is missing. No matter how hard they work, they feel unstable, as if standing on tilted ground. Family members tend to grow distant, unable to find harmony. Some even suffer from spine or kidney issues, the back of the body, due to the lack of supportive energy at the rear of the home. It is all a reflection of the Feng Shui principle. When the back is weak, fortune is weak. To correct this, the most important step is to add support to the back of the house. If the rear is low, consider building a retaining wall, planting trees, or adding upward-facing lights to symbolize energy lifting upward. In Feng Shui, light belongs to the fire element. It brings positive energy and strengthens the Black Turtle position. For sloped land, installing steps or a low brick wall in the back can prevent energy from draining away. Even hanging a painting of mountains or placing a Feng Shui turtle statue in the back can provide the feeling of being supported and protected. Feng Shui often says, "A house with a strong back brings blessings to its people." It is not just about the structure, but about how energy is preserved and anchored in the space. Because some houses, though they look balanced from the outside, are shaped in a way that breaks the natural flow, with missing corners, strange angles, or leaning to one side. And when that happens, the energy no longer flows smoothly. It fragments and disperses, silently draining the home's fortune without anyone realizing it. Type 8. A house with a distorted shape, missing corners, or shaped like a triangle or the letter L. From above, some houses take on odd shapes, sharp like a blade, bent like the letter L, or missing a whole corner. No matter how beautifully decorated, they still give off a sense of unease. In Feng Shui, the shape of a house directly reflects the fortune of the people living in it. A square house holds full and complete energy, while a misshapen one with missing corners causes energy to be cut off. In those sharp or incomplete areas, life energy struggles to accumulate, while negative energy gathers. Over time, this makes the space feel heavier, and the household fortune begins to decline. The consequences go beyond the physical layout and impact the psychological well-being of the residents. People living in such houses often feel unsafe, anxious, easily irritated, or prone to negative thinking, especially if the missing corner is located in significant areas, like the southwest, related to the mother, or northeast, related to the son. The family may experience conflict or recurring health issues. Some people have said that living in homes like these makes them feel as though something is missing, no matter how materially abundant life may be. To resolve this, the first step is to symbolically fill in the missing corners and balance the structure. You can use wooden partitions, mirrors, or plants to fill in the symbolic gap. In Feng Shui, round mirrors represent completeness and can reflect light into those corners, restoring energy flow. Bright lighting or positive objects in those distorted areas can also guide the energy to circulate more naturally. If your house is L-shaped, place a plant or a small decorative feature in the recessed corner to help reconnect the energy. Another important key is maintaining a sense of completeness emotionally, because Feng Shui is not just about physical space, but also emotional energy. If your house has missing corners, make up for them with sound, light, and joy. Laughter, music, and pleasant scents are powerful ways to fill the energy void. Because energy, whether from the land or from people, always gravitates toward the place that feels whole and warm. But then there are houses where, despite having a balanced shape and no missing corners, people still feel afraid to be alone at night. It is not the shape, but something else entirely. The presence of objects that hold dark, aggressive energy. These are homes that Feng Shui calls houses with harmful objects, where positive energy is stripped away by items that seem harmless at first glance. Type 9. A house filled with aggressive or harmful objects. Some homes may look luxurious and well-decorated, yet the moment you step inside, an uneasy chill sets in. A painting of a snarling beast, a sword on display, or a taxidermy head might seem like mere decor. But in Feng Shui, these are aggressive objects carrying sharp, disruptive energy that cuts through the home's natural flow. In Feng Shui, every object emits energy based on its form, material, and meaning. Pointed or fierce items like knives, swords, horns, or skulls send out killing energy, clashing with peaceful vibes. Over time, these objects can subtly impact the health and mood of everyone in the home. People in such spaces often face sleep problems, frequent startling or unease when alone. Arguments rise, the mood turns cold, plants wilt, pets fall ill, and some even sense being watched. This is not superstition. It's how the body responds to energy imbalances. The fix is simple. Remove items with harsh energy. Wrap sharp or violent decorations in red cloth and bury them in clean soil. Replace them with soothing images of water, plants, flowers, or crystals, all symbols of renewal and harmony. Sound and scent help too. Play gentle music or light calming incense each morning. Keep your space clean, bright, and filled with fresh air. Because like people, a home reflects the energy it carries. In the end, your home mirrors your life path. If it holds tension and fear, peace cannot stay. But when you release what no longer serves you, your space becomes lighter, and blessings naturally return. Feng Shui is not just about old beliefs. It is about tuning into the energy that flows through your home. A house can look perfect, but if the energy inside is off, the people inside will feel drained and unsettled. But when that energy is balanced, with natural light, airflow, and thoughtful placement, everything aligns. You feel better, think clearer, and success begins to flow in. Because your home carries its own life force, one that reflects your journey. Take care of your space. Keep it bright, clean, and in harmony. And you are, in turn, nurturing your own good fortune. And sometimes, just clearing a cluttered corner or adjusting the placement of one small item can be enough to shift the flow of energy, opening the door to something truly good. Before you leave, take a moment to drop a positive affirmation in the comments below. My home is surrounded by peaceful light, and abundance is flowing to me endlessly. If you found this video helpful, hit subscribe to continue exploring timeless Feng Shui wisdom, where every brick and every breeze holds a quiet message about our destiny and happiness. Because sometimes, peace does not come from far away. It begins with how you care for your home and your heart, keeping both bright, clean, and full of life.